Okay. It looks like we live, baby. I hope you're feeling good this morning. My name's Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach and somebody who's here to help you go further, faster, with less effort. Our whole goal is to give you a little something every day to make it so you can get this thing going a little bit easier. I gotta admit, man, a lot of people don't understand the science of what it is they're doing. They get into entrepreneurship as an artist, and I don't get mad at that. But what I do is try to point out the distinctions. At the end of the day, intelligence is really about pattern recognition. Intelligence is really about distinctions. So my whole vibe is if I can give a couple of distinctions, if I can somehow share a couple things that'll help make it easier, then I've done my job. Today I'm representing to you from the education room. I guess you could call this room all about the past, but what we're gonna do is work on our future. You know what I'm saying? So rep your city. It's check-in time. I see we starting to check in. Y'all know we got a Kaizen Academy this weekend. I don't know if you know, but we're doing revenue acceleration for rookies this weekend. So that's going to be exciting. If you want to join us and you're not a Kaizenite yet, you can just attend this one class and we'll make it happen. We don't mind. Just reach out to me for the link and then we'll get it to you and make sure you are in the building this weekend. How's it going? Check in. Let them know you are here. All the millionaires checking in. What else did I have to say? This might be a good time for you to be checking on your 90-day planners. If what you're doing is getting ready to get ready for this 90-day blitz that we're doing, this might be a good time to get a 90-day planner. You can go to wearemillionaireminded.com and grab one. And it'll be shipped out in time for June 1st. Let me go ahead and get this party started. Appreciate that, Molly Mall. Appreciate the shares, my brother. Appreciate that. Let's get this thing going. It's Free Coaching Friday, baby. I'm about to call in on the live line. Let's see. How's everybody feeling this morning? All right. My man Tan's checking in. What's cracking, brother? Good morning, Tabitha. My man Molly Mall in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Misha.
In you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you. Just hold on.
There are 12.
I love it. Jamal, you crazy.
Thank you. Please announce yourself.
All right.
Entry and exit tones are off.
Patricia checking in on Clubhouse. What's up?
All participants are muted.
Everybody who's been ready to get on Clubhouse and you haven't had a chance to, make sure you join the text message system. If you join the text message system right at about 8:35, I'm going to send you out a link so you can join Clubhouse. Send you your own link to join Clubhouse. So if you haven't yet, make sure you text message @MillMine to 81010. Text message @MillMine to 81010. And what you're going to do, right, is join our text message list. It's the world's first text message system for personal growth and self-development. We call it Dear Millionaire. So every morning you're getting text messages. It's like, good morning, millionaire. And then it gives you some kind of quote that you can repost on social media. That's always a lot of fun. Whether you're rocking with us on YouTube or you're rocking with us on Facebook, this might be a good thing for you to do, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Join Dear Millionaire. Today is Free Coaching Friday. I guess a bunch of us knew that already. I love Free Coaching Friday, man, because what it does is it allows us to hear from you. We have an email list, obviously, so we send out newsletters. The newsletters always have a little mindset, a little heart set, a little skill set. You know what I mean? a little mindset, a little heart set, a little skill set. And what we do is also, that's where a lot of people write in with questions for Free Coaching Friday. Today's going to be no different. We got quite a few questions in through email. Also want to open it up to you if you're out there. I like the real-time questions first, because we get to operate in real time and make sure that we're giving you what you need to help your business grow. A lot of people challenge me. They say, Hazik, that revenue acceleration cycle thing seems cool for, if you have a home-based business, or it seems cool if you have a brick and mortar, or it seems cool if you're a landscaper, or if it seems cool if you're a hairdresser, but what about what I do? So what I like to do every Friday is like bring it straight to you. You tell us what you do, and what I'm gonna do is figure out exactly how to help you grow your business. A lot of times I don't need but 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Am I lying, y'all? They'll give it to me, and then I'll start giving it back before they even finish describing it completely, because it's pretty easy at this point. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I'm not only doing this for my own company, where we do financial services, et cetera, so forth, but also we want to help you do it too. We want to make sure that you win. Sup, Jeff? My man Jeff checking in. I love it. I love it. Tabitha's in transportation and logistics. My man Arsenio checking in. That's what's up. Everybody say what kind of business you're in now. It's Free Coaching Friday, baby. This is free promotion. What y'all doing? We millionaire minded or what? Oh, yeah. My homie Shalonda checking in from Tulum. I love Tulum. All right. So what we're going to do is open this thing up.
All participants are muted and they can unmute themselves.
If you are on YouTube checking in, make sure you type your question in the comments. I'll throw it on the screen. If you are rocking with us on Clubhouse, or you're rocking with us on the live line, all you got to do is raise your hand and we'll get busy. Or *6 will unmute your line if you're on the Millionaire Mind line. The reason I had everybody join the text message system just now is because at 8:35, I'm going to send you out. I'm going to send you out a link so that you can join our club on Clubhouse, and you'll be able to get you can skip the wait list and just join Clubhouse. Jamal Grace. All right. Here we go, y'all. *6 will unmute your line. Let them know your name, what kind of business you have. If you're checking in on Clubhouse, just raise your hand. If you are on the Millionaire Mind line, *6 will unmute your line. Let them know your name, what kind of business you have, and then what's your question. Good morning, millionaire. My man Carvel checking in. All right, so I just want to take it to the email questions. I feel like that was 30 seconds. *6 will unmute your line. Everybody feeling kind of scared and shook up. All right, well, we'll take it to the email. I had one email came in. I guess they want to stay anonymous, but if this is you, you're going to get your lunch money. They were like, hey, Mr. Ali, I can't seem to connect in a real way with the prospects that I meet. I can't seem to connect in a real way with the prospects that I meet. I get there 2 whats in a win, but then after that, I feel like I get ignored. Some people know what we mean by 2 whats in a win, some don't. A lot of times, a real quick way to bang it out is you might hit them up with, okay, what's up, Tanisha? Amanda checking in. Rental property. I love that. What's up, Anna? Okay, good stuff. Yeah. I love it. All right, so she was like, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. She was like, man, I reach out to him. I might get some cursory information, but I feel like I'm not able to connect with them in a real way. Yeah, welcome, Bambi. A few people just now joined Dear Millionaire. I couldn't get it all just now. I'll put it back on screen in case anybody else wants to join us for Dear Millionaire. I'll scroll it down at the bottom so you can check that out. But yeah. So she was like, I can't seem to connect in a real way with these people. Do you have any advice for that? Check this out, y'all. Write this in your notes. It is impossible to underestimate how little prospects care about you. The reason the revenue acceleration cycle always goes leads, meaningful conversation. Then after that, we talk about appointments, then presentations, then conversion, then follow-up, and then the upsell, which turns all your clients into leads again. The reason we're always focused on that, y'all, is because of this idea that you gotta follow this stuff in order, or you're ruining your potential. You're ruining your capacity. Every one of these steps, whether you're talking about that before unit of business, whether you're talking about that during unit of business, or whether you're talking about that after unit of business, every business has these 3 units. And when you're saying that you're not connecting with them, what you're referring to, believe it or not, is the before unit. You're still in the recruitment phase. You know, the before unit, we call it recruitment. I don't care what kind of business you are. I want you to think of it like you're recruiting. I don't care if you're marketing or if you're prospecting. What you're doing is recruiting, right? And then that during part of the business is always going to be about referrals. Your whole thought process while you're doing business with them is, how can I make this a referral inducing experience? I cannot wait till this weekend. We're doing revenue acceleration for rookies. We're going to break it all down for you. It's going to be super simple. You're going to love it. But here's my point to you, man. That after unit is retention. So everything you do is based around retention. And we give you the principles for each of these 3 units, right? You're going to get a mother load. You're going to get a gold mine of information, no matter what kind of entrepreneur you are. This class this weekend, revenue acceleration for rookies, is going to blow your mind. But when you're talking about your prospects don't care about you, and share this with somebody, if you know an entrepreneur who may be experiencing this, what I'm telling you is that it's all about them, man. Prospects are selfish. It's a human trait. So when you're talking to these leads, when you're having this meaningful conversation, I don't want you to get twisted, hear the word conversation, and think you're supposed to be doing a lot of talking. That's where a lot of people get it twisted. Here are our choices, y'all, when we're talking to a lead. Choice number 1, we talk about us and all the stuff that we offer. While they not listening, while they could care less, right? That is a choice available to us. Or we can go with choice number 2. We talk about the prospect. We talk about the prospect's problems. Now, if you're an amateur, let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to talk about how great your company is, how you branded yourself. You know, you're going to show all the company videos, right? You're going to talk about all the systems, and you're going to put the prospect to sleep with a bunch of PowerPoint slides. But if you're a professional, right? If you're millionaire minded, then what you do is you realize everybody's got on these ear pods, right? Like y'all know how we all walk around with these things in, right? Here's the whole thing. Everybody's got in these ear pods. But if you could see like what it's tuned into, if there was some kind of way to like write it on the side, you'd see it says WIIFM. What's in it for me? They can't even hear you unless you're talking about them. If you're talking about their problems. And if you're brand new, what you're thinking about is, oh man, let me show them this video and presentation. Let me tell you what you do with your video. Let me tell you what you do with your presentation. Millionaire, ain't no rule saying that we got to ruin a perfectly good lead, a perfectly good prospect by forcing all these boring presentations down their throat. So stop doing that crap. Instead, what you should be focused on is meaningful conversation. But that doesn't mean you're doing the talking. What that means is you're getting them to talk more. You're getting them to pour all their problems out on you. And then you get to offer them a choice. They get to decide, do they want to fix the problem or do they not? You're done. Then what you can do with the presentation and the videos is save that for the training after they've made their yes decision. After that, they want to know some details. And I'm sure your company's good enough where you're going to have some dope details to share with them. But what you need to understand is that your beginning initial conversation, this is important, y'all. The power of this meaningful conversation is that they leave knowing you care and you leave knowing what to care about. Meaningful conversation is based around a simple premise that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So just to recap, they care about themselves, they don't care about us, and they care even less about what we want to show them. Does that help? I hope that helped. Number one, they care about themselves. Number two, they don't care. Somebody write this in the comments now. This is important. If you're on Clubhouse, write this in your notes. This is important. Number one, they care about themselves. Number two, they don't care about us. Number three, they care even less about what we want to show them. It is impossible, millionaire, to underestimate how little these people care about what you're talking about. You got to talk about them. Okay. Who else? Question number 2. *6 will unmute your line. I know we got Patricia. Good morning, Patricia. She's joining us on Clubhouse. If you haven't joined Clubhouse yet, make sure you search out Millionaire Minded. If you're on the text message system, then what you're going to get at 8:35 p.m. Eastern is a link that's going to allow you to skip the waiting list, join Clubhouse, and join our Millionaire Minded community all in one link. So that's going to be really cool. Good morning, Patricia.
Good morning, King Hazik and the Millionaire Minded Club.
How you feel?
Morning. I feel great. Good morning, Miss Crystal. Okay, this is what I have to say. I've been working on my speaking and presentation confidence. And every time I get nervous, I think of you talking about the $100 bill that you'll wave around and everybody will raise their hand and nobody will go for it. So I've been going for it. It's been in some blessed, awkward situations, I'll say it that way. And so what I did is I reached out to you in a free coaching Friday, and you came up with the work from home survival kit. I utilized that one. That is my go-to. That is the name of one of the kits that we had that we're putting on the website.
I love it.
Yes, we came up with the products that we felt should fit that, and one of the kits that we offer. And so with that being said, what I wanted to say is that it has allowed me to get in front of some podcasts where they interviewed me, our company. It's allowed us to, when we went to the Chamber of Commerce, that particular business isn't registered with the Chamber of Commerce, so that's a little no-no that I learned. But our company that is registered with them, we used that and wrote up the sponsorship letter saying that we were sponsoring the other one, but we still got a whole bunch of leads when we went. And so my initial target audience were truckers. And I didn't think of a way to get it to them, but I'm doing the dollars, get up and run up and grab the dollar. So yesterday I reached out to a truck driver that I saw on Facebook with a great following. And he has a company where he sells exercise equipment that he makes for truckers to get out and be able to exercise. And it was a perfect pairing for me that we could add the appetite appeasers and the actual pain reliever for them and for the detox teas and stuff like that. So I reached out to him, nervous, but still working on my presentation and my confidence, like you guys are teaching us. And he responded, and we're supposed to be meeting up when he comes from California. So I was on a roll. I reached out to a fashion store that actually prints their logos and different sayings on shirts, and we need shirts, new shirts for our uniforms, because we used to have black, but it's so hot in Arizona. We need some brighter colors now that we've been exposed. And I reached out to him, and we're meeting today at 1:00. We've been in First Fridays with this all behind us, reaching out to you, grabbing that $100 bill, only 2 free coaching Fridays ago, and now I'm overwhelmed with things to do to where our website isn't up, but we have to start on Etsy so that we can start selling our products. I just want to tell you thank you for that. And I also, one last thing, I reached out to you in an email to send an offer to you. And as of yet, you haven't responded, which is okay because I know that there's a million people on the line trying to get with you. But I wanted to critique what I said to see if it made sense because I used some of the magical words. I wasn't trying to use it on you. I wanted to show you how much we're paying attention to what you're teaching.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. And the last thing is, here's my last $100 grab. How is it going through you that I could offer what we have, free samples of what we have to people that are on the Millionaire Mind lines? What route would I take for that?
Oh, you could absolutely begin to sponsor our call and stuff like that. And you can buy space in the newsletter. We can come up with all kinds of things. And then the fact that you're reaching out to truck drivers, the whole thing, because what I want to, man, listen to me, Jamal. That's it. That's it, Coach Flono. It's the fact that she's nervous, but still working. She's still laying it down. And so Queen, first of all, I know you're going to be on that class this weekend. I know you are. You're using a lingo, et cetera, so forth. Everybody who has not registered for Revenue Acceleration for Rookies, if you're in the Kaizen Academy, obviously you're going to be there already, you know. But listen to me. If you ever wondered if that little $99 a month was going to pay off or that little $45 a month was going to pay off, I'm telling you, try this class this weekend. Because everything that she's talking about is laid out for you with such scientific approach that you can literally just insert your business and create money. You can literally, the beauty of being an entrepreneur, y'all, is ain't no salary cap. So I really appreciate that, Patricia. And what I need you to do, I need to send you a link so that you can do a testimony. Yes, so that way, because we have a testimony link where you can do it video, you can do it audio, or you can do it written. Now, of course, we prefer video, but I need you to be able to share that with people because you have no idea, Ms. Jefferson, how many people come up to us or email us like, man, I don't know if it works for me, or I don't think the academy is for my kind of business. And what you just now helped everybody see is our simple premise is true, that this works no matter what kind of entrepreneur you are. You can go from 0 to 100 just using one little sliver, one little distinction that we point out for you. And I really appreciate that, Queen.
We really appreciate you as well. And Crystal, your things are on the way. I just wanted to see if Mr. Hazik, if I was going to send everything out at the same time. But yours, everything is going out today.
I love it. I love it. Well, yeah, you know, we applaud you and applaud your approach, and definitely get with me because truck drivers need business credit. And obviously that's what we do. So there's all kinds of strategic alliances that we can do when anytime a truck driver has a good following. And speaking of business credit, everybody's listening to my voice. If you're an entrepreneur, you need business credit. So you should be using your LLC, or you're wasting every transaction. You're wasting every order you fulfill. That should be building you. So this time next year, you have the capacity to scale, get company cars, get a second location, have a marketing budget. We got to think smarter, y'all. Appreciate that, Ms. Jefferson. All right, who's next? Who's next? Free Coaching Friday continues. Free Coaching Friday continues. We need to, yeah, Tabitha's like, yeah, Tabitha. So when she reaches out to me, I'll make sure I reach out to you. I'm not sure if you were talking to me, Tabitha, or if you were talking to Ms. Jefferson, but regardless, make sure that you, and everybody is watching on YouTube. Special shouts out to you. You know, thank you for watching this thing on YouTube because they don't care unless y'all care. So like, comment, and share. All right. Good morning, Millionaire. What's your name? What kind of business do you have? And let's hear your question.
Good morning, Millionaire.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is Crystal Reynolds out of Crestview, Florida.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm working in financial services and stuff. And
yes,
so
ma'am.
I'm millionaire minded. And I know you already taught us how to do this. But you know how when you're in the practice, your brain goes blank. So I have a friend. I have a client. She's my tutoring mom. You know, she's mom of my student, and she's Keller Williams real estate agent.
Yeah.
And so I invited myself to their Helping Hands Day where they're serving the community.
Yeah.
And I came, and I was just like the only person there with all these realtors.
Woo!
So, yeah. So I need how do I operate in that? And I know you taught us already, but my mind went blank. Like first I came with no cards, like really, Crystal.
No, I love
one
that.
of the realtors, he was like,
I love that you came with no cards. Please continue.
Okay. Yeah, so she told him about my tutoring, and then I hit him with the financial services. You know, I'm helping business owners get their funding and personal credit development for people. So one guy, his eyes lit up. I did meet everyone and get names and stuff. I guess, since you love that, like, what's my next step? What do I do?
Okay, so that's what you were supposed to do, Queen, because what did we just cover this morning? Everybody put this in the comments. What did we just cover? Now, now for everybody that didn't hear her, she said that she was in a networking event. So she used one of those. And if you're watching on YouTube, go through the channel and click on that one that says the referrals blueprint, 11 steps. One of the things we talk about, I'm sorry, the one we did about five steps to networking, to getting more prospects out of a networking event, right? We started talking about going to these events, joining these trade organizations, making sure that we're joining professional organizations. So what Crystal did was she went joining charity and volunteer events. Y'all remember that? Share this training if you know an entrepreneur who needs to join more organizations. Me and my man Marvin were talking about that yesterday. Man, Mr. Marvin Green has the connections to run his city. You know, he's in a capital city at that. And man, what a tragedy if we're not a member of every single organization. What a tragedy if we're not on some board here. We're an officer there. What happens? People want to get in our good graces. What does that mean? That means we have influence. You got to remember this, y'all. Even when you're in that event, though, because Crystal did that. She went to the event. Now she's surrounded by realtors. Everybody heard her? She's there doing this Helping Hands event, and she's the only one, and she's surrounded by people who have lists of her end customers. So she's completely millionaire minded right now. She didn't just go somewhere where everybody got bad credit. You get what I mean? She helps with credit. She didn't go somewhere where everybody got bad credit, because even that's better than nothing. But she did the next level up. She went where everybody has lists of people with bad credit. Do you get it? That means each person ain't one person. Each person's like 100 people. Each person's like 100 people a month. Each person's like 1,000 people a year. You get what I mean? These are the people you want to be friends with. But what did we just say earlier today? What we just said is 1, they care about themselves. 2, they don't care about us. 3, they care even less about what we want to show them. Can I get a witness? So when Crystal says she forgot her business cards, I said, yes, I love it. Now, why do I love that? Because wasn't nobody going to call your business card anyway. Well, somebody will, but we're talking about 1 out of 100. It's going to be a very small amount. It's going to be a very negligible percentage. If we want the highest percentage possible, and why would we be doing anything if we don't want to be the best? We're not looking to give out information because they care about themselves. They don't care about us, and they care even less about what we want to show them. So then what do, Crystal? We're collecting the information. I love one thing you said, and then I didn't love the second half of it. I love when you said that you alluded to the financial services, but I didn't love when you said that the other pieces of it, where you started talking about I help business owners, because you're surrounded by realtors. So what you do is you help realtors blank. But guess what? I'm still happy you didn't say that, because now they see you coming. You just gathered that information and they just met a nice lady at the volunteer event. So it's a beautiful thing that you didn't mess that money up yet. So here's what you're going to do next. You're going to call them, Queen, one at a time. You're going to have your pen and your pad out, right? Sometimes I take the notes like in my 90-day planner. You know what I mean? I just write this stuff out, like right there on the page. I have like just all kinds of other notes like written in the margins and whatnot. I don't know how y'all use y'all 90-day planners, but I use mine as part personnel file. That's why even though you get these 5 little slots for your to-do list, you also have these notes to make sure that you're able to keep things. And then you can turn back to that day and remember what, right? My point is, I'm calling them to do a meaningful conversation. Since nobody cares how much you know till they know how much you care, I'm going to leave knowing what they care about. They're going to leave knowing I care, but I'm going to leave that phone conversation knowing exactly what they care about. So what are some questions I'm asking them, Crystal? They're realtors. I'm asking them, 1, how long have you been doing this? What made you get into doing this? Let me ask you, what's keeping you from being the #1 realtor in your market? Man, do you have a certain niche you focus on? What do you mostly like to do in real estate? I'm compiling all of this. Then I might start asking questions like this, Crystal. I might say something like, so what is your best marketing practice? What works the best for you out of all the different things you do to market? I'm just curious, right? Then she tells me. Then I say, oh yeah, what would you say is the second best thing that you do to market? Now I don't start with these questions, but now we're warmed up. So now they might give me a little game. Crystal, do you know what happens by the time I call realtor number 10? I've collected 20 different marketing techniques. I'm now an expert in helping realtors market. Is this making sense, Queen?
This is fire, man. I got so many notes. Just keep talking. Thank you.
Crystal, all you got to do is go back to that class on questions. Questions are the answer. You're in the Kaizen Academy. And I'm glad that you're going through this because this is going to help you as you're doing things in a Kaizen lab. For those that don't know, when you join the Kaizen Academy, you not only get the academy with all the classes, the workbooks, the curriculum, all the archives, you get the seminar vault, you get all of these scripts, right? But also you get entree into the accountability community. Also, you get entree into the lab. And so you're going to get to know Crystal a lot. And what I love about Crystal is that she's forever a student. Even though she helps me to facilitate people applying the lessons from the academy to their businesses in real time with the lab, she also stays a student. So you got to love that. All right, Crystal, I'm glad that helped, and I'm glad we got it on YouTube so you can rewind that thing. The video probably won't stay up on Facebook, but it will stay up on YouTube. So make sure you go to Millionaire Minded TV. You can find it right in the caption. Click on that, click the bell, and then please share this broadcast. We're about to get to our affirmations, y'all. I hope this was helpful for everybody. I hope you found it so helpful you're going to share it with somebody because the universe gives to the givers and takes from the takers. But now it's affirmation time. These are the same exact affirmations I said when I was homeless. You know what I mean? When I was living in my car and all of that. And you might not believe in affirmations, but you have that right. You know, I'm telling you for sure that they work. I'm telling you there's power of life and death in the tongue. I'm warning you it's going to feel weird as you do it. But guess what? I'd rather feel weird in a world where it's normal to be obese, miserable, broke. You hear me? We got to do something different if we want different results. Repeat after me, millionaires. They go like this. I am so happy.